Hi Gremlin users, I just wanted to show you what I've done with my Josh Bixler carbon fiber Gremlin. So very first thing you'll notice is this little hood I built basically out of some plastic I had lying around. It happened to be polyethylene, and you can see the mounting system I used and the way I did it. I had to sand it down a bit to get it thin enough so it would bend nicely, and then it would bend into shape quite well. There's about a 3/4 inch ID diameter hole for the camera. Because of the wide angle of view, you really need to have quite a large diameter there, and you can see there's some thread in there to hold it. That really helps too when you do crash upside down, and you can see it kind of maintains its structure that way. And then of course that really protects the antenna. I've also added some monocoat on there to give it a nice color when you're flying at a line of sight. So another thing I used, as you can see, the receiver I mounted back here, and I left a little space here. There's an LED that goes on when the receiver turns on. It's nice. This is not a diversity antenna receiver. It's just a satellite receiver that has you'd think it's diversity, but it's not. That's not coax coming out. That's one side is I believe to be a ground, the other one's antenna. Anyway, that's nice, and that's all you really need for a small multi-rotor like this. I added some cushioning on the bottom in case I want to mount the battery on the bottom. What else did I do that's interesting? Let's show you some more. So I removed the battery. I'm using the 300 milliamp hour silicon graphene battery. It's a Hyperion. Really great. I love this one. Lightweight. I get good performance. About 2.5 minutes, sometimes 3. I've got some Velcro on the bottom, which lines up with the Velcro here. And also, this is really tricky. This is easy to pull on. I just put an elastic, and you see, I'll take a closer look at how I did this. There's an elastic there that I just pull on very easily with a piece of heat shrink on it. You can see the sort of system I used to keep the hood in place. Okay, and the beauty of that is it's just a single pull. You pull it up, you throw the battery in, and you also can tuck the balance plug underneath the elastic. So that's really handy too. Yeah, so I don't know if some of these ideas are interesting to you. The beauty of the Gremlin, and I must say, I've been into a radio control model aircraft fixed wing for most of my life, and I just got enamored with the whole multi-rotor thing, and really this is a great way to get into it. It's low cost. If you do some of these things that I've done, you'll be able to get better durability out of your Gremlin. You can crash more and keep going. Speaking of crashes, I did have to glue the. You might see it there. There's some glue there. Nice fillet of glue on the lens to keep the lens in place. There's one there, one on the bottom. Yeah, so my camera lens popped off, and it does pop off easily. So that's a really good idea too, to get that really securely mounted with a nice fillet of epoxy like that. So anyway, enjoy, have fun with it. I'm having a blast.